Have you ever loved someone and still felt completely alone? Have you ever been in a relationship and thought to yourself, maybe this person doesn't really understand me at all? If yes, then this video is extremely important for you. Because today we are going to talk about something that seems very small on the surface, but is actually the deepest sign of a person's love. And that thing is questions. Yes, just 2 questions. But these 2 questions are the ones that a man who truly loves will always ask, and a man who doesn't will never ask. So if you want to know whether the person in your life truly loves you or not, watch this video till the very end. We all make one very big mistake. When we try to test someone's love, we look at how many gifts they gave, how many times they took us out, how many times they said, "I love you." But friends, anyone can do all of these things. Even a good actor can do all of this. The sign of real love is not found in these surface-level things. The sign of real love is found in that person's curiosity, in their desire to truly know you, to truly understand you. And when that curiosity comes out in words, it takes the shape of questions. That is why today we will talk about those 2 questions that a man who truly loves always asks. The first question is, how are you really feeling? Now you might think this is a very common question, everyone asks it. But wait, the difference here is very subtle and very important. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. One who asks, "How are you?" and another who asks, "How are you really feeling?" There is a world of difference between these 2 questions. The first question is a social ritual, a habit, a formality. But the second question is an invitation to go inside that person's heart. When a man asks you, "How are you really feeling?" he is actually giving you permission. Permission that you can open up in front of me. You don't need to hide anything here. He is telling you that your feelings matter to me. And this thing is so deep that in psychology it is called emotional validation. When someone genuinely wants to listen to our feelings, our brain starts to consider that person safe. And where there is safety, real relationships are built. But a man who is loving you only for show will never ask this question. Why? Because he has no genuine interest in your feelings. He is not interested in your happiness, only in your presence. He wants you to be with him, but he does not want you to open your pain, your suffering, your confusion in front of him. And a man who is not ready to listen to your pain does not truly love you. Love is not only in happiness. Love is in that darkness when someone holds your hand and asks, "Tell me what is really happening inside you." A man who truly loves does not ask this question just once. He asks again and again. He notices when something is different in your voice. He can see when something is hidden in your eyes. And then he stops, sits beside you and asks, "Are you really okay? Tell me." This small thing, this one small question, can make the biggest difference in your entire life. Now I want to pause here and ask you something. If you are watching this video and you feel like, yes, I can relate to this, then do one thing. Like this video. Because psychology says that when we like something, we process that information even more deeply in our minds. You're not just giving it a like, you are reminding yourself that this matters. And definitely write in the comments below. Is there someone in your life who asks this question? Just write yes or no. Your answer will help thousands of other people understand that they are not alone. Now let's talk about the second question. And this question is even more powerful than the first. The second question is, what do you need from me? This sounds very simple. But understand the depth of this question. When a man asks you, "What do you need from me?" he is actually setting his ego aside and bowing down before you. He is saying that I want to understand your needs not through my own assumptions, but through your own words. And this is a very big thing. Usually we see that the biggest pain in relationships is that one person feels the other should automatically understand their needs. And when that doesn't happen, resentment comes, distance comes, breaking comes. But a man who truly loves does not fall into this trap. He does not assume that he knows everything. He directly asks, "Tell me, what do you need today? Do you want me to just listen? Or do you want me to give a solution? Or just sit with you?" This question comes from a very deep psychological understanding. In psychology, this is called need attunement, the ability to tune oneself to another person's needs. And a person who can do this is not just a good partner. He is an emotionally mature human being. And only an emotionally mature person can truly love. The person who does not ask this question often acts according to his own will. He decides what is good for you. He tries to define your feelings himself. He says, "You are fine, you are overthinking," while he never even tried to find out what you are really feeling and what you really need. And this is the place from where cracks start to appear in relationships. Now there is a very important research on this that you should know about. Researchers at the University of California conducted a study in which they examined relationships that lasted for a long time. They found that the couples who were the happiest and most connected had one biggest common habit. They regularly had direct conversations about each other's emotional needs. Meaning they did not assume, they asked. And the couples who did not have this habit had a much higher rate of emotional disconnection, resentment, and ultimately separation. The meaning is clear. Asking questions is not weakness. Asking questions is the greatest strength of a relationship. So now think about it. Does the person in your life ask these two questions? How are you really feeling? And what do you need from me? If yes, then you are very fortunate. Hold on to that relationship, value it. And if no, then this video is a mirror for you. A mirror that shows you whether what you are receiving is truly what you deserve. But there is one more thing I want to tell you here. Just asking these questions is not enough. Listening to the answers to those questions, understanding them from the heart and taking action on them, all three together make real love. A man who truly loves does not just ask questions. He listens carefully to the answers. He remembers, changes. He tries to become better. And that is the biggest difference of all. Friends, in today's world where everything is surface level, where people think they have expressed love by sending a emoji of heart on WhatsApp, in such a world, a person who stops and asks, who genuinely wants to know, who takes your feelings seriously, that person is rare. And what is rare is precious. So if there is such a person in your life, do not let them go. And if there isn't, at least now you know what you are looking for. If this video made you think, if something said in this video touched your heart, then like it and share it with the people you truly care about. Because sometimes we cannot say the things we feel, but by sharing a video we can tell someone that you are important to me. And definitely tell us in the comments below. Which of these two questions felt more meaningful to you? The first or the second? Your one comment makes this community even better. See you in the next video.